McCullough for line.
Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. I'd like to take this opportunity and once again call on the New South Wales Government to fast-track the design and planning of new interchanges on the Pacific Highway between Port Macquarie and Newcastle. This week, I was delighted that the federal government was able to deliver $48 million in this year's federal budget towards the Harrington to Coopernook intersection grade-separated interchange, or commonly known as a flyover. This project will undoubtedly save lives. Fortunately, some of the planning process and the preliminary earthworks have been done on this important project, and therefore the federal government was able to allocate funding through the budget process to get this project underway. Many would be aware that the Pacific Highway is a rapidly busier and busier artery of transport and tourism. The focus on the upgrade was first and foremost to duplicate it up to the Queensland border and come back later to manage the major intersections with grade-separated interchanges. With a significant population growth and many centres like Harrington and Coopernook and that valley are growing rapidly, it is now all the more important that all the major intersections along the Pacific Highway between Port Macquarie and the Queensland border, like those that have got grade-separated interchanges north of Port Macquarie, we should now address it in the southern section. I have since called for a new phase of the Pacific Highway Upgrade Program, which seeks further federal and state contributions, funding investment to complete the upgrades at all the following major intersections: Italia Road, Medowie Road and Buckets Way in the Hunter. Further north at Falford Road, which leads into Foster Tuncurry. That one that I just mentioned at Harrington and Coopernook. The Houston Mitchell Drive leading into Lake Cat Eye and Bonny Hills. And further upgrades to the Oxley Highway interchange between Wauchope and Port Macquarie to improve capacity. After making many representations to both the Prime Minister and the Deputy Prime Minister about this initiative, I'm absolutely pleased to see that $48 million of federal funding is coming out of the 2021 budget to make this project get off the ground. It's now absolutely critical that the New South Wales Government, specifically Transport for New South Wales, bring forward as a matter of urgency design and planning so federal and state funding can get these intersections upgraded. It will not only significantly improve safety, but will also deliver an important economic boost to this region. It's a $60 million project to build this grade-separated interchange. Currently, people are playing dodgem, playing chicken, weaving between 4 lanes of traffic to get from one side of the highway at Coopernook over to Harrington, or vice versa, or to leave Harrington and be able to travel north, you have to negotiate 4 lanes of traffic barrelling down the freeway at 100 kilometres an hour. And many people are going faster. They're going 110 or more. If, as most people who go to Harrington have a caravan or a trailer, or there's any transport vehicles, B-doubles coming in and out, it's an absolute nightmare. And the same at the Buckets Way, Medowie Road, Italia Road area. All the traffic coming down from the Upper Hunter through Buckets Way queues up for many cars, and then if you've got B-doubles bringing freight and produce down, can you imagine how quickly a B-double can start from 0 kilometres an hour at an intersection and get across 4 lanes? It's really dangerous. We need to work on this. Falford Road is incredibly busy in tourism periods. Every holiday, every long weekend, there's huge backlogs. They've done some work on it to have extra slipways. There's other slipways planned, but I think they need planning and design work starting now so that we can get the federal funds and marry it with the state funds and get these intersections improved.
I thank the member.